Good morning and welcome to Sunrise Taekwondo. I'm instructor Justin Richard, and today we're going to be talking about tying the belt and care of the uniform. So the first thing I want to talk about is your average color belt. Now bear in mind this belt is a little bit long for me, don't worry about that. Okay? Not everyone has a two-color belt, but since some people do, I'm going to go ahead and explain how that one works. If you have a two-color belt, you want to make sure that you know which side is the high rank. In this case, yellow in our system is higher than orange, so it'll go on top as I wrap it around. In order to do this, I'll hold the belt with my thumb right here, and this is of course if I'm tying the belt on myself. If you're tying it on someone else, you just reach around them, keeping that nice and flat, and then tie the belt the same way. Okay, so for me, I hold it with my thumb down here, then pass it behind my back. To keep this nice and flat, I put my thumbs together, slide it around, and then make them nice and even. Okay? Slide the hands together, fold one over the top. It doesn't matter whether it's left over right or right over left. That'll make no difference as long as we do the opposite. For here, I've done left over right. You'll notice that I folded them together. The two-color belt really helps to show this. I want those two colors together. If I fold it out, you'll notice that it's not nice and flat against me. That's going to make for an awkward looking knot. Fold it in towards yourself, under and through. You'll notice that this end, which happens to be the same end that we had on top before, comes out the top. Put that one back on top, fold it under and through, pull tight. You'll notice that gets you that nice even knot. If you do the opposite, where I take my right side and put it on top, it works just the same, only the second time I want to take the left side since I did the right side first. Over the top, under and through, pull to the side. Some common mistakes: right over left, under and through, and then right over left, under and through again, and you'll get this one where it goes up and down. It's very obvious when you make that mistake and you look at it and you go, oh, I did the same side twice. So then all you have to do is go, this one comes out the top, put that one back on top, under and through, pull to the side, you get that nice, clean looking belt knot, okay? If you make a mistake, don't sweat it. We'd rather have you tie your belt on and then we correct it later than have to tie it on ourselves. When you walk in, we have too many students in class to be tying everyone's belt every time, so give it your best shot. After that, the uniform. My uniform only has the ATA patch on it. It doesn't have the victory badge as I'm an instructor, and so I don't have that one, but don't sweat it. The ATA badge goes on your right side, okay, so this is my right side, has my ATA badge. That side is going to go under first. Get this flap out of the way, get those ties, put them together. You always want the right side under. Why? Uniformity. There's no good reason other than that's how we do it. Make sure they're tied nice and tight together in a nice tight bow. Fold this one over the top. Same thing. When you tie these, you don't want them to have any space here. You want this to be nice and tight. Okay, my uniform's a little big on me, so it ties all the way closed. If your uniform is a little smaller on you, just pull it as tight as you can, and that'll help to keep the uniform closed. Pull those tight. I tuck mine in just because I can. I've got a heavyweight uniform. Okay, and there you have ATA badge goes underneath the other flap. Now, for black belts, there's a couple different methods of tying the double wrap belt. And either one of them works. If you look up ways to tie a black belt on YouTube, you'll find dozens and dozens of different ways. This is just the way that I suggest doing it to keep it simple for yourself. First thing, some belts have your name written on them, and some belts don't. But almost all belts will always have a rank patch. If yours doesn't, come talk to us because it probably should, okay? You want to have that rank patch and your name facing to your right as it's folded in half when you get started here. Okay? I'm going to stay a little bit sideways to help you see this one. It's a little hard to mirror it, so I'm just going to do my best here. The way that I tie my belt is I take the middle right there, making sure that that name and rank patch are on the right side. And I put that right across my middle, okay? So one more time, got the middle, right across my middle. I take that right side with my name on it, I bring it all the way around. All the way around. Okay, so now you can see that my name part right here. Take this other hand, put it on top, make sure it goes over the top, all the way around. Go past that one, that's important. A lot of people stop early and go under. Go past it, tuck it under and through just like we did with the other belt. That's called right over left. Okay? That's your right over left. Right goes over left, under and through. Then make sure that they're even. If they need to be adjusted, just pull this one way or the other in order to adjust them. I tie my belt in a little different way than we teach for the color belts. From here, I actually take the right and go over the left again. However, that's not necessary, okay? You can take this one that comes out the top, fold it over. So now this is like left over right because we already did right over left. So now left over right, under and through, and pull to the side, boom, and your belt is tied. I do it just a little bit differently from my belt. It's just a personal preference. I bring this right side, sorry. I bring the right side with my name on it, under and over and through. And all that does is it makes the belt out rather than in. Doesn't make any difference. It's just personal preference. Either way will work as long as you've got that first part done correctly. If you notice that you get done and these aren't even, simply undo the first part of the knot. And if they're not even here, you just even them out, adjust this over so that now they're nice and even, and then finish tying the belt whichever way you choose to. Okay? And with that, I know I'm looking a little silly with my black pants and my white uniform and my blue shirt on, but normally we would have matching black or white top and bottom and a matching color shirt underneath. I highly suggest a white t-shirt under your white uniforms and a black t-shirt under your black uniforms. Avoid wearing extra pants or extra long sleeve shirts or jackets or things like that under your uniform, as it's already warm enough with our long sleeves and long pants, and we don't want to interfere with our ability to move while we do our techniques. All right, if you have any questions about any of that, feel free to let us know, and as always, have a great day.